little over a year ago, we exited the hardest season of our lives. From February of 2022 until April of 2024, we couldn't make ends meet. Life just felt like a completely uphill battle. Like there was absolutely no way out. In February of 2022, my business failed. I left semi-voluntarily, and we were in survival mode from February of 2022 until April of 2024. It nearly tore the family apart, but the original business was doing that already. But it was much harder without an income. On the outside, the business looked good, but internally the business was just completely, just absolutely mangled, and there was no escape. There was no sense in putting good money after bad. My time at the company had to end, and it was a conscious decision, and it was a chance for a new start, and I wasn't able to make ends meet. I wasn't able to drum up any new ideas, and I couldn't go back to a regular job. I was a building engineer for a long time, and I'd started my entrepreneurial journey back in 2015, but always had a regular job, and then got away from it completely in 2018. I became entirely self-sufficient. But I'm making this content and I'm making these videos to just remind myself how far my family has come. And I've had a lot of help along the way. I've been very fortunate and very lucky to have great people supporting me, supporting my family from day one. Even when the times were so tough, it didn't even make sense to support us. They came through every single time. They still do come through. And this move from Illinois to Arizona was a long time coming, and it happened when it happened. We had decided that the right time to do it would be the beginning or the end of May and the beginning of June. But we didn't, a 5-day trip across the country will break you. But we came out of the other side of it, and we're gonna go from survival mode to thriving. I have no doubt, and I'm making this content just to remind myself that this journey was totally worth it, and that the next years of my life and the next years of my life with my family and with this company and all the other things that we've been doing along the way are going to be fruitful endeavors, and they're going to change not only our lives, but they're going to change everybody else's lives around us. It's been arduous. It's been a grind, but it's worth it. It's going to be something that we will look back on and laugh about and say, I'm so happy we did that. I'm so happy to see the sun shining every day since we've been out here in Cottonwood. I'm driving through Cornville right now, and the views are just insane. This is the view through Cornville. It's a small town, but God bless. We've got mountains, we've got hills, we've got dirt, we've got grass, we've got trees. It's an amalgamation of all the most beautiful things on planet Earth, just all in one place. The only problem with Cornville is that the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. And it goes up to 35 through the switchbacks, but still pretty slow. The signs on the way into Cornville basically tell you to slow down and take it easy. And I saw that mantra or those signs every day for 2 months, and I never took it to heart. But now that I'm here full time with my family, I really that's the plan. Slow down, take it easy. With the family, we're gonna move at the pace that we're supposed to. Cottonwood and Cornville don't have the same hustle and bustle like anywhere in Illinois, really. You know, we're coming from Carpentersville. It's another smaller town, but it's a suburb, you know. And this isn't really suburban. This is more rural. Everybody's a little more laid back. Everybody's pretty chill. Haven't met a single bad person since I've been out here. But this is the documentation to prove to myself later on that this was the right choice. And I'm not editing any of this. I'm stitching it together with CapCut. But the whole purpose of this is just to have a raw representation of my thoughts and feelings as we're living out here in Arizona. But my old self died once in February of 2022, and then I was fully reborn again in April of 2024. It's like breathing new life into an old thing. I'll be 38 tomorrow, and I feel completely rejuvenated. I feel like this is it. We're finally gonna get something out of all the hard work we've been putting in. And I was talking to my dad earlier, and we've been dealt a lot of punches over the years, and over the even the last couple months, even the last couple days, we've been dealt a lot of punches. And you know, I asked my dad, when does it end? And you know, his response was along the lines of, you just have to grin and bear it. And he told me, as you always do, you'll make it happen, you'll make it work, and you'll get through it. And it's been so important. It's been so important to talk with my dad, and to be able to lean on so many different people, and to just keep growing spiritually, and to just have a total attitude change, and to be accepting of this rebirth. You know, it's totally worth it, and I can't wait to look back on this and just be so proud and happy of the decision that was made to move out here.